We were contacted by Joey Small from Yeshiva University about a program which would bring young fellows into our school. We knew we wanted to bring new energy and vitality into our school, but we were nervous about how fellows were going to be able to interact without years of experience. It was very quick that we realized that our fellows had a tremendous impact in our school.
Before Noam and Razy came, I wasn't so interested in my Judaic classes, and then Noam got here and all of a sudden we had a hardcore Judaic class, and it just makes us love learning. We just can't wait to go back to class.
I have an 11th grader at the school who was not so interested in Judaics, and when Noam came on board and took over the honors classes, my son just completely got invigorated and enthusiastic.
They're great teachers, like they really help us connect to Judaism. And
yeah, Noam's my favorite teacher.
I've heard students come out of Noam's class and say, wow, I like learning. When you create experiences where students say, wow, in 2011, you're doing something right.
It's amazing. He's really redefined the role of a teacher here at Shalhevet.
We make sure that Jewish education is not something that we limit to the classroom, that we really hope to have that relationship with them both inside the building and outside the building.
He's become a big brother to many of our students, somebody who serves to them, probably most importantly, as a model.
Teens who are searching for their religious identity find it through these young role models.
Sometimes if you have an older teacher who you can't relate to as much, or feel like that's so far away from me. And then YU brings these young fellows, they're so beboppity, and they inspire the kids to not just learn about Judaism, but also to consider the field of education themselves.
I can see myself in a couple of years and wanting to be very similar to both of them and how caring they are and what they bring to their community.
Not every one of our students are becoming Rosh Yeshiva or Rabbanim, but we want them to be able to imagine themselves living a meaningful modern Orthodox life. What our fellows offer our students is that imagination. I'm not going to become a Rosh Yeshiva, but I can imagine myself being a Noam and a Razy.
The relationship is a lot more than that of a teacher-student, but also a friend, a mentor.
Whenever any student needs anything, we'll be there for them.
I see them more as a combination of friends and teachers.
I can relate to him and he kind of gets what we're going through.
We have a relationship with him not only in the classroom but also outside of the classroom. Whether it's playing basketball with him or going to his house for dinner, it doesn't only happen in one or two students, it happens really in the entire Shalhevet community.
His influence doesn't end when the bell rings. Throughout Los Angeles, there are countless homes and families where students are engaging their parents in words of Torah.
When a student finishes a class and they go home and they share Divrei Torah with their parents for the first time in years, it creates a buzz. Parents are talking about Judaic programs at Shalhevet.
Sit down at a Shabbos table, any of the families here in the neighborhood, and the talk will invariably turn towards some new insight that the student had learned. You'll hear the Hakarat HaTov from the other parents.
Any school that could participate in the YU program, it's such a gift. Honestly, it's the highlight of all of my kids' education this year.
I'm really glad that the fellowship program exists so that more schools can have teachers like Noam and Razy come and help them.
If we're looking for pioneers who are willing to change the way chinuch has been done in our schools, then everyone should look at the fellowship program.